5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Alrighty, hello everyone. We're getting started here on Nepal. Looks like Colorado Mesa will be entering in with a Ram rush here versus Nazarene's Maga crawl here. Lots of damage going down on the enemy Maga. Looks like they are going to be switching down to going to main, using up some abilities. And they are going to be touching first. CMU does enter in the engage. Aurora does get the first pick onto the Duke. Doing a lot of damage there in the front. Maga is running away. Looks like CMU is going to be taking over this first little fight here. Hopefully we get another pick here from Ghost. Looks like Aurora does pick up another kill. A third kill. He's killing everybody. Honey picks up the third or fourth. And now they're cleaning up the Maga and the Mercy here now. Ooh, really good timing there. They got 20% cap and they killed that guy last, so it was a good stagger. Alright, entering this next fight here, looks like Nazarene's going to start by going through main instead of high ground. We'll forgo that. Let's see how they enter in here. Hopefully the Maga just doesn't run in by themselves. Looks like the Squishies do manage to get in there first. Maga following up behind closely. Looks like Honey is engaging as a Ram, but the Maywall does go down behind him. He's forced to use the tank ability. Aurora does pick up one kill, and Honey does pick up another two right after. He's doing a ton of damage. It looks like CMU does get the sweep here on this team fight. Aurora is really killing it with the character he's playing right now. Venture, that's her name. Totally forgot her name.
I can dig that.
Not ready to overclock just yet.
Hi.
Defend the objective.
Alright, third team fight here is starting shortly. Let's see what Nazarene enters with. So we are doing a little bit of a split push here. Prune does get a pick on Duke. The other two people from Nazarene are pushing onto point to see if they get some percentages. It's just a Juno and the Maga. But because they are split here, it's just going to be a 5v2. It's going to be very rough. A bunch of ults does go off. Maga and the Elariel does go off. Are they going to melt down Honey? Honey does go down. The back wall is up, but he can't do anything because of the Maga ult. And it looks like the split push here does actually manage to get a little bit of work done here, but the res does go off from Wolfie onto Honey. Aurora does get the trade on the Badger. And then Ghost picks up a kill on Grizzy. And Grizzbear. Prune does go down and Honey does get the punch pickup. And now it's just Maga remaining here. Honey does have all of his abilities here. Maga did walk off at the C9. Unfortunate to see. Moving on to map 2.
Score 1-0. Ready for battle.
Alright, moving into the second map here. Looks like Nazarene's still going to stick with the same comp as well as CMU. They do switch it up a little bit by going over to the Bastion for a little bit more melting ability here. Let's see how CMU's able to handle this. I'm expecting Aurora and Honey to take a lot more damage from this Bastion. Hopefully they're going to be focused down a little bit more, but it looks like Badger is getting hit pretty hard here. The Alari does go forward, try to get some heals, but Honey does go in with the punch and picks up the kill. Honey actually goes down. Will he be able to get the res? Prune gets a trade onto the Maga, and the res does go down. Unfortunately, Ghost also goes down from a really nice headshot there from Mint Coyote. Looks like CMU picks up the very first win here on the fight. Lots of poke coming out from both sides here. Honey is already at 72%, 74% of his ult. He didn't really get to use it last map, so hopefully we get a chance to use it this time. They're doing a flank. Nazarene does a flank and does pick up the kill onto Wolfie on the Mercy. Maga does jump in out of nowhere and does a ton of damage to Honey. Hopefully no emergency ults go off here because they just need to kind of reset after losing 2. But looks like the Ghost does pick up the kill on the Bastion, and Prune does a reset. Just for me. Alright, Ghost is in position here to get some poke damage off, just to surprise him after he's teamed with his main. He does go in. Use some abilities. He is getting chased, but he luckily uses his movement abilities out. It's like Nazarene does have the first ultimate up here, but I don't think the Illari ult's going to do too much into a Ram ult unless we all dogpile onto the Ramatra. Let's see what goes off first here in this next fight. Ghost does go down from a stun. Big Immort down from Prune. Honey does ult, but he does get melted down really quickly because Juno ult does go down. So does Bastion as well. They're using kind of everything here. And luckily CMU was able to save a couple more of their ults here. It's going to be 3 ults versus another 4 ults. Let's see what's going to happen here. Honey does switch over to the Diva. Get some extra damage out instead of the Ramatra. Let's see what his plan is here. Looks like Bathball does go down, and he's DPSing. Huge ult from Aurora. He gets 2. Honey picks up the 3rd. Ghost is in there. Can they pick up the kill on the Ramatra? They do. Wow, really good ult there from Aurora. Blood support ults did have to go down there, though. Alright. Entering to the 3rd fight here, Nazarene has 3 ults versus CMU's 1. Hopefully CMU does play a little bit more aggressive here to kind of either force out these ults or use their ult first. Looks like Ghost does go down to an unlucky nade, same with Prune. But they do enter into the Maga ult, that's probably why they couldn't really escape, and they do get a couple kills. Really quick team fight there from Nazarene. Still have 2 ults remaining with the Mei ult and the Illari versus just the Blade. Let's see how Ghost handles this. Hopefully he's able to get a pick off of their back line here with Blade before they're able to use ult and maybe even bait it, deflect it. He does Blade. He's chasing the Illari. Illari goes down. Superplane also goes down to Honey. Bastion's using all of his abilities. He's going to go down as well. Everyone's picking themselves up a kill. And looks like Colorado Mesa gets the retake here on the 4th fight. Or 5th fight. Nazarene still has 2 ults here, coming up on 4 for this next team fight here, while CMU only is trying to come up on 2 of them. They do enter in with the Illari ult and the freeze, and oh, they actually used everything. It's kind of chaos right now. Ghost does pick up a kill onto Badger. Honey gets a nuke kill on Grizz. CMU is up, and luckily Diva plays really well into the Monkey here. He's just going to do a ton of damage up front. Prune picks up the kill. 2 kills by himself, and it looks like we're cleaning up here with Aurora's ult. Prune with the triple kill. Looks like CMU does take map 1. Let's see this play of the game here. It does go to Aurora, probably one of those, probably on 2nd map, the 1st map here. Oh, 2nd map with an ult. These kills. Awesome stuff coming from Aurora.
Initiating match.
Alright, and we are back on Eichenwald. Let's see what team comps we're going to see here from both sides. About another 5 seconds here. All right, the Colorado Mesa is pulling out something different here with a spam comp here with Damage Roosted Ash and a Torb. I love seeing Torb out there. And a Sigma on a Looks like Nazarene's still going to be sticking with the same comp here with the Maga Rush with a Mei and Bastion here. So the main thing Nazarene's going to be looking out here for is probably going to be walling off the Sigma and just running him down. Hopefully Honey is going to be able to avoid that, or maybe Aurora's going to be able to use his right click on that wall and just break middle really, really quickly. Because Honey does have a little bit of extra time with the shield and eat ability on the defense. Let's see what Nazarene comes up with on this attack here. I'm fully expecting to see this Mei wall go first behind Honey. Big firebomb out from Ghost. Pushing forward. Oh, he actually uses the wall to block high ground. He's going to go off to the right. And he does get charged up with his shift. Huge rock on the Maga. Maga goes down really fast. Tons of damage out from Honey. And it looks like Nazarene is kind of defenseless here, except for the wall that goes down. I'd probably be breaking that down now, just to get more damage out from some more poke and get that ultimate up. Looks like Super Plan does do the quick swap over to Doom. Probably a pretty smart choice there, because he's got to really dive that on just to give a nice pick there to make it a little easier for his team. See, CMU is holding the high ground. Very interesting choice. Doom is doing a lot of damage here up top. He does force him down. He does spot the Ashe, but he's not really going to jump in quite yet. He might jump in any second. He does jump in onto the Ghost after he gets a pick on a Badger. The Doom was in there pretty hard. Duke does pick up the kill onto Aurora. The Doom is really, really low. Can the Mercy get the res? Mercy does get the res off of Aurora. And the huge anti goes off onto Super Plan, and Aurora's able to get the revenge kill onto him. But unfortunately, both DPS does run him down. Honey is picking up the people there. Luckily, CMU still has plenty of abilities left here. Prune does get the pick onto Badger. Huge kills here. And Ghost with the cleanup kill onto the Bastion. Now CMU just needs to reset here really fast, get back up front, and not let them have so much space. Because they do... Nazarene does have some ults they can enter in with. Hopefully CMU does use theirs first. Bob does go off to hold the back. Hold Nazarene back. Oh, they have the Mei trapped. The spray onto the Mei ice. Big move there. Are they able to pick up the kill onto the Mei? Mei does go down. Very nice. CMU did use their ults first there, which is very good to see. Let's see how proactive they're going to be here with this next fight. Oh, Honey does ult them in their spawn and get a kill onto Grizz. Oh, and a kill onto Super Plan. They were a little bit split up there. Looks like Nazarene has to wait another 15 seconds or so for the reset of the fight. CMU is playing really, really forward. I'd like to see this Torbolt come out next during the push here, especially after their Doom jumps in. Doom is stunned. He does his ult. Doom does use his ult first. Bastion uses shift. Doom does ult down the Torb turret. Torb is doing a lot of damage there. He does go down to Super Plan. CMU still has two more ults. Oh, one more ult left. They did use both support ults. Honey is hiding away from the Blizzard, doing a ton of damage on the Bastion. Getting him super low. Is he able to clean up the kill here? Doom is on their backline pretty hard. Looks like Honey is going to back up and help the supports. And does not get reset here. CMU is still in a pretty good spot despite losing first point. They are playing pretty forward, but Honey does have to be really careful here of the Mei wall and the Bastion shift. It's a pretty deadly combo there with those two. And Doom can also dive the backline pretty hard. Ghost might actually run into some trouble here against the Mei. The Mei is kind of flanking. Oh, that's a Bastion actually. Bastion does a shift up top. And he does pick up the kill against Wolfie, but Ghost does get the trade. Torbolt does go down to cover in for some more defense. And it's doing a lot of damage there. Badger is super low. Honey's hitting all of his abilities here. Oh, ult does go off. Can he kill the monkey? Monkey's one. Monkey does go down. Bob and Honey are holding down the front line. So is Aurora. Big pick there from Ghost into the Grizz. And then two pickup kills from the best player in the game, the Turret. Torb Turret is really forward there. It's very interesting to see that. I'm used to seeing Torb Turret be more in the backline. He does land the headshot on the Badger with the kill. The anti does go on the Monkey, making him super, super low. Ooh, I'd probably just rush in there instead of using the hammer on the turret. But the turret is doing a lot of work. Monkey does mess up his jump. Aurora is super low. He did kind of LOS his healers there. Will they get the res off for the trade? Duke does go down from Ghost, and we do get the res off there. Oh, Turret got another kill. Turret placements may be strange, but it is doing a lot of work. Looks like Nazarene's going to enter in with 3 ults this next fight here, or coming up on 3. Well, CMU pretty much only has the Nano. They're probably going to have to use Nano to help save the first person to get pushed on. Let's get pushed. So right here, the Sigma's probably going to get the Nano whenever it's low. Orb does go down to the Bastion ult. Good damage off from Prune. Ghost is forced to fall back because of the Bastion. He's doing a ton of damage on the Bastion. Luckily his teammates are there. He should probably drop down because he's going to be outnumbered here. Honey does get a kill on the front line. Somehow Ghost is still alive despite finding 3 people on high ground. Orb does go down there and deletes the Bastion instantly. Huge sleep and abilities from Prune. Goodness, he's DPSing everybody. Big rocks from Honey. I don't think he's missed a single one except for one on the May. Oh. That ball does go down. Bob is in the middle of the fray here getting melted. Does force a couple abilities. He does kill 2. Looks like Bob saves a fight for CMU.
30 seconds remaining.
Alright, they're pretty much even on ults here entering the next fight. They're probably going to enter in with Freeze coming up, but hopefully Orb is able to lay it down here before they're able to do too much with it. Huge pick from Prune on the Bastion. Honey does get the extra kill onto Grizz. Nazarene still committing to the top push. Their tank is by himself on the front line. Will they be able to pick it up? Ooh! Aurora does ult down, but it might be worth. It's super worth because Plan does ult, and he picks up 2 more kills. And it looks like the Torb ult saves the day against the Ramatra.
Score 0-1. Switching sides. Initiating match.
All right, we're getting ready for CMU's attack here. And they're going to switch it up to a more divey comp. Love to see it. I really like Honey's Doom. It's super fun to watch. While Nazarene's still kind of sticking with the same tank plan here, but they are switching up DPS to a more Belidi comp with the Reaper Bastion. And it looks like the backline is also switching it up as well for a little bit more survivability on their end with the Immort and the Fade. So CMU here, once they identify a target, I think they're either going to dive the Torb or the Baptiste here. Got to use all their resources there to try and kill him because they have. Nazarene has a lot to protect their Bap. Damage boosted to go entering in this fight. It's going to be pretty gnarly for themselves things. Honey does almost pick up the kill instantly onto the Reaper. Big Anti does go down. Do a little mini reset. Honey does push forward to kind of get some spacing. But he did see Moira use space. He's going to go after that Moira. But the whole team is kind of backing up on him, and he's able to get out. He's pulling a lot of attention onto himself here, giving a lot of space for his team. Mint does get a pick onto Aurora. This goes to be able to get the trade. Wolfie does go down as well during the res. He does get the res off, though. Oh, their Torb is tearing it up right now. Quickly, Honey was able to get out, so they should really back up now before anybody gets picked here. Both sides are rapidly building up ults here. Torb already almost has ult on Nazarene's side. It's going to be pretty hectic once he releases that on point. And we pretty much already have Nano here. I'm expecting fully to go for that to go onto Honey here once he actually gets a charge punch in. So the Nano, huge pick onto the BAP. Badger does go down. The Nano does hit Honey, using all of his abilities here. He's gonna pick up another one. Wolfie does go down to the Reaper. Tons of damage out onto the team here. Honey does pick up another kill onto the Torbjorn. And looks like he's just charging up his fist there at the turret. Huge usage here from Prune on abilities here. He's hitting a ton of sleeps and a ton of antis, doing a ton for the team. And Aurora does pick up the little last straggler there with the Reaper. Giving you caps with 2 minutes remaining here. Honey is playing pretty aggressive here. He's able to pick up the extra kill onto the BAP. BAP does use Immort. I don't think he's able to get out here unless his team helps him, which they do. Alright, Nazarene does have pretty much a whole team of ults here coming into this next fight. Ghost does go down to the Torb. Unfortunate. And team is going to enter in the next fight with a player down and only 2 ults here. Honey is pretty loaded here with his ult. Let's see how they handle it. He does get a huge pick onto the Moira. He's going to ult in. He's going to get the back. He does get trapped by an ult. Luckily, he was able to pull an ult off. Maga ult is pretty annoying to deal with. I'd say that's a worthy pick. Ooh, Reaper uses his ult as well. He kind of throws that. Ghost does go down to the Orb again. So CMU is able to get a quick reset here. Moira ult does go off. Just to hold back CMU here from pushing in. Honey does go in. The Torb is super low. Is Honey able to pick up the kill on him? Oop, he is not. Honey will probably... Oh, he barely makes it. But Aurora does pick up the 2 kills onto the stragglers. And Torbolt does go down as well. Hopefully no one dies to Torbolt. And Honey picks up the last kill there onto the Reaper here. Once they kill the Maga here, probably one more person picking up, it's going to be over and see who's going to win the map here. If they pick up the kill on this BAP here, they're just going to cap and win. Unless the Maga rushes them. Badger does get picked down by Ghost. And CMU does cap here for the map 2 win. Looks like Mint Coyote does get the play of the game as Torb here. Oh, tons of hits on Aurora there. 2 kills. And he picks up the 3rd. Very clean from Mint Coyote. Alright, and we are back on Sur of Vasa. Looks like Nazarene is going to be sticking the same comp, switching up the DPS again onto the Soldier and Venture, while CMU is going to go to the Divey comp once more. Very exciting to see. Ghost is on his signature character, Sombra here. Let's see what is going to be going on with that. Hopefully they're going to be coordinating those hacks and abilities there to jump on the first person and get a nice easy pick there. Huge stun out from Honey already with a punch. Maga does go in, he gets immediately pushed back, and they are really charging up the Doom Punch here. Honey's gonna go for the quick loop around. He's in a very good position here to do a ton of damage onto the squishies. Oh my goodness. Oh, and he barely misses the ability. He does pick up the kill onto the Moira. Let's see if his team's able to follow up with him. They do hack the Maga, so he's not able to these abilities. Huge damage out from the Doom Fist here on CMU side. Looks like Aurora's going to go in. He's going to use a little bit of a kill. Once again, Honey is at full charge punch. They are doing so much damage onto him, but he's just blocking it all. Aurora does almost pick up the kill onto the Alari, but looks like Liam or Ghost is able to pick up the last few kills there. Looks like the Moira is resetting. Alright, it's going to be about 70% or so when those 2 respawn. So in order for Nazarene here to actually get to first point, they got to really rush it. Like the Maga has to go in first with his ability. So far they are kind of playing around here before Maga does go in. I don't think they really have that much time to touch here. Venture does go down to the Soldier. Ult onto the Badger and kills him. Doing a ton of damage onto the soldier. Will they be able to pick up the kill on the soldier? They do not, but Wolfie does pick up the kill onto the Venture, while CMU caps there without Nazarene touching.
Let's increase our pace.
Hey there.
Alrighty, moving on to second point here. Looks like CMU does have the ult advantage coming up on 4. Nazarene's just a little bit behind by about 10 or 15% here, so they're going to have another half a team fight before they're in. So what we're going to see here from CMU is probably going to be entering in with a EMP here. He's already pinging for the notice. Hacks the Moira. Is he going to dive in and use it? Yes, he does. Huge EMP does go off. Honey picks up 2 kills from it. Ghost does go down, but they're going to get all the trays in here. Aurora kills 3. Insane play from Aurora. Huge EMP there from Ghost. Now Nazarene's going to enter in this next fight here with 5 ults here. Hopefully they don't just ult dump here. They might only just need the Venture ult and the Maga, or the Maga ult and the Alari. Maga and Alari combo is very strong here, so that's what I'm hoping to see come here from Nazarene's side, nothing else. Oh, Mint Coyote almost goes down to CMU. Oh, CMU does ult first here, but they are all dropping their ults. So Nazarene just dropped 4 ults or 3 ults there just to win the team fight versus CMU's 2. But they do manage to pick up the team fight win there. CMU is at a bit of a disadvantage here for this next re-engage. They got 2 ults versus their 0, and they're all pretty low, except for the Doomfist here. Doom does go in, big hack onto the soldier, I think. You couldn't really see him. But Honey is picking up a ton of damage. He does use his ult. Doing a lot up there. He's doing so much. Is he able to pick up the kill on the Moira? She does use Fade. He knows he's low. Broom picks up the kill onto the soldier, which Honey got low. Oh, Moira uses Fade again. They all know they don't have Fade, and luckily they do chase her down, so all that's left is Maga fighting on the point. Hopefully it will take care of him pretty quickly, but with Maga heal, it's really hard to kind of kill him quickly. Oh, Venture does force out ult here in an attempt to save a few more percentages. And CMU does take the recap here. They are going to have a little bit of an ult economy advantage here. Big kills here from both the DPS and CMU side. It is a 4v5 here, so I can see them play a little bit more aggressive. Because hopefully they don't know, or hopefully they do know that Nazarene has no ult here. Well, CMU does. Hopefully Ghost does go in here. He does use the EMP. That's exactly what I was expecting here. Honey does use an ult and picks up a kill on Mint Coyote. Doing a lot of damage on the Maga. Maga does run away. Moira ult goes down in order for the trade, but he does get punched out of it. Honey is shutting down the entire front line here by doing so much. Nazarene really needs to stop shooting the Doomfist whenever he's blocking. Really gnarly team fight there from both sides. Moving on to the third point. CMU has 3 ults versus Nazarene's about 2 and 1 and 2 halves. CMU has to really watch out for this Maga ult. Hopefully Maga just doesn't solo ult Honey on the front line here and just delete him. Really good call from CMU. Oh, and they do exactly that. They're going to solo ult Honey, and he is going to go down. Maga can't push him forward. Juno ult does go down to trade, and so does the Venture ult. It's doing so much damage. Aurora kills 2. Wolfie picks up the 3rd. And he's skating around the other Venture. Is he able to pick up another kill? He is able to get another kill with the help of Prune. And a 4th. Prune and Aurora just clean up the entire enemy team there at that fight. Very impressive from those 2. Alright. Honey is in the back already, giving them a ton of damage back there. Picks up a kill onto the Venture. Is he going to grab the Ilari too? He does. Looks like CMU is... Oh, Honey is steamrolling the front line here. He kills 4. He's insane. And it looks like Nazarene's not going to have enough time to retouch here. So this will probably be game point for CMU. I want to see a ult to use and spawn here for Honey. Oh, he kills the soldier instead. Alright, sick. CMU does pick up the win here. Let's see who has play of the game here. Honey is sweet, picks up play of the game here for the last map. Which is really deserved here at the very end. He was going on a massive tear here with his abilities. Oh man. Insane plays from Honey, hitting all of his abilities there.